Welcome to this episode of Tools on Air's Light Camera Action series. In this video, we will give a short and sweet demo of Just Live. Just Live is our innovative Apple Macintosh-based, manually operated video and real-time graphic playout solution. It is used in situations where an operator controls the final output. The engine and the user interface communicate over the network. This allows the UI to be installed on multiple remote workstations, permitting several operators to work concurrently on the same channel. With that said, let's get started. The Just Live user interface has 5 major areas which are simultaneously displayed. In the left corner is the library. The library shows all the elements saved on your storage that are ready for playout. To avoid long, unorganized item lists, the library provides separate tabs for videos, graphics, events, and previously saved playlists. Additionally, the search field is unique to each tab, which makes locating content quick and easy. Movies and graphic items can be previewed directly in the library. With movie files, new in and out points, as well as poster frames, can be defined before they are added to the rundown. The second part of the user interface is the workbench. Use the folder area of the workbench to organize your content. For example, you could collect all the elements you need for a certain show in a single folder. Or make a folder only with the leaders and trailers, and another folder only with the graphic elements. Each folder can be renamed and can be assigned a set of functions, which allows you to pre-assign certain attributes to every element added to that folder. Right beside the folder area, you see those elements which have been added already. To add more elements, simply select them in the library and drag and drop them into the workbench. To duplicate an element, just select and copy and paste it using the menu or the keyboard. Activate an element in the workbench or the timeline and use the third area of the interface, the inspector, to change its attributes. With movie files, you can change the in and out point by timecode, the aspect ratio, and the playback speed. You can also assign video and audio fades, as well as a finished action to it. By the way, the out point, the aspect ratio, as well as the audio volume and finished actions are attributes which you can change even while the movie is on air. If you have a real-time graphic item selected in the workbench, you can change the attributes based on the permissions the graphic artist has defined in the graphic template. If there's more than one graphic layer available on your system, you can also define on which layer a graphic template should go on air. In this case, the template shows the news pling, which should be played on FX layer 1. The fourth area of the interface is the timeline. Here you can see how many layers are available on your system and which element is currently loaded or played on each layer. To play an element immediately, select it in the workbench and hit the Alt key on your keyboard. You can do the same with a movie. Select it and hit the Alt key to load and play it. At the end of the movie, the playout will switch back to the default output, which can be passed through the live signal or just black. Should you send the final output to a video mixer, you might want to cue the first frame of a movie without starting the playout. To do so, load the movie to the timeline and press the play button while holding the command key. This loads the first frame. To start the playback, press the play button again. To pause the playback, press the play button while holding the shift key. The timeline is also useful in situations where several movies should be played in a specific order. To do so, load the movies in the correct order into the playlist and define the finished action for each movie after that. This allows you to play movies seamlessly back to back and also to switch to the default output or to stop the playout and show the last frame of the movie. The final area is the control area, where you can preview the element which is currently selected in the workbench or the timeline. If this is a movie, you can also change the in and out point. If it is a real-time graphic element, not only can you preview, but also verify changes before bringing the graphic on air. The on-air window finally shows the output generated by the Just Out engine, including all movies and all graphic elements currently on air. If you want to stay in touch with us over social media, please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and best regards from the Tools on Air team.